Bengals won the toss. They've deferred. We're underway from the jungle, Paul Brown Stadium. Cody Latimer is going to take it out of the end zone for Denver. And Latimer gets wrapped up. They'll mark him down just short of the 14 by Nick Vigil, along with Burkhead leading the charge. This crowd will try to get inside Simeon's head early. Simeon, protection is there. Too high. Trying to get Sanders. He's in his second year from Ohio State, but missed all of last season with a torn ACL. They're going to throw it on second down. This time, Simeon makes the connection. Sanders gets slammed down on the play by George Iloka. C.J. Anderson has been terrific through the first 2 weeks on the ground. Norwood, the motion man. Shotgun for Simeon. Trying to convert on third down. Deflected. In the area of Norwood, Dunlap getting pressure.
14.
So it'll be the Syracuse product. Rookie Riley Dixon punting to Adam Jones standing at his own 28-yard line. High punt from Dixon. Jones ranging towards the sideline. Fair catch called for. And the momentum carried him. Certain running plays. Everybody's got to be on the same page. It hasn't been a total breakdown. Jeremy Hill straight ahead. North-south. 4 yards on first down. Finished with 9 catches for 100 yards and a touchdown. Extra offensive lineman, that's 6. Dalton throws, and a quick hitter. A.J. Green limited last week against Pittsburgh. 2 catches, 38 yards. They get him involved early. It's a 9-yard pickup. First and 10 with 12:45 to go in the first. Handed off to Hill. Hit hole, and Hill slashes through it. He spun down, an 8-yard pickup. Whitworth and Bowling on that left side of the line. All time with 12. So second and 2. Keep it on the ground. Hill, big hole. Jeremy Hill down the sideline. Hill stumbling inside the 5. He nearly broke it.
Bengals come in with an extra offensive tackle. Here's Jake Fisher here, and that's exactly where they're going to run. They seal the inside. A good block on the pull by Cedric Ogwahi. And down the sideline Hill goes and just gets tripped up, or it would have been in the end zone. Great start offensively for this Bengal offense. Running the ball right at the Broncos.
First and goal. They have Croft and Hewitt off the line. And the play is whistled in. We'll hear from John Parry. We won't. It's a timeout. Cincinnati looking to get on the board. Fisher is the motion man. Back set up in the eye. Handed off. Straight ahead. Touchdown. Jeremy Hill bulldozes in.
Fisher goes 305 pounds, and fullback Ryan Hewitt in the game. Hewitt kicks out there, and Hill takes care of the rest, running over Aqib Talib and getting into the end zone with ease.
Well, that was easy. Exactly what they set out to do. Establish the run early, which is something they've been unable to do through the first 2 weeks. Extra point is added by Nugent.
Attacking this Bronco defense is not as big. They're fast and quick and strong, but not the size of this Bengal offense.
Booming kick from Nugent. Latimer takes a knee, and Anderson in the backfield. They threw on 3 downs to open. They run on first down here, and he is stacked up. It's December of 2014. On second down. Good cut there by C.J. Anderson. The nickel for Cincinnati. It's Darquez Denard. Fake it on a 3rd and 3. Simeon steps up. Simeon will run and dives for the first down. Team in draft circles. Simeon in some trouble. Gets out of it. Nice mobility. Simeon on the move. Flag is down as he threw it in the direction of Sanders. Penalty marker at the 46.
For the Broncos.
Defense number 24. 5-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
Jordan Norwood sets up in the backfield, and Norwood gets the carry. The veteran wide receiver is slammed down by Vincent Ray. Phillips, the motion man, former San Diego Charger, playing tight end. Off the play action, Emmanuel Sanders, another target for Sanders, and now they're in Cincinnati territory. Simeon has attempted only 2 passes that have traveled 20 or more yards. A juggle and a drop. Sanders. That allowed Sean Williams to take a free lick at Sanders. Second and 10 inside the Cincinnati 40. Bengals have a 7-0 lead. C.J. Anderson, who has lost his footing. He He described himself as a downhill, one-cut runner. Sanders goes in motion. Simeon on 3rd and long. A flag is thrown, and this play whistled dead. Another flag as Simeon took a hit. So the first flag came at the 42.
Shot on Simeon after he got this
Two fouls
ball
on the
loose.
delay. Ball start. Offense. The play was dead. Personal foul. Defense. By rule, the 15-yard penalty will be enforced. 1st and 10.
Oh, that's a crusher. In 2 out of 5, 28 yards. Hiram in the motion man. Simeon gets rid of it quickly, trying to get Sanders out in space. Gets around one man, and Sanders hit from the side. And
Marius Thomas.
Drive continues, flag down. Simeon looking downfield. Simeon buying time, and he floats it out of bounds. Penalty marker thrown at the 15-yard line.
Illegal shift. Motion man was not set. 5-yard penalty. Replay. 1st down.
So it's a 1st and 15. Simeon tosses to the sideline. Thomas stumbles and picks up the yards they lost on the penalty. Trail 7-0. 5:45 and counting left in the opening quarter. Working out of the gun. Simeon will fire underneath. Catch him trying to curl as Thomas. He's hit right away at the 10. The 11th play of the drive. Shotgun. Simeon gets him out of trouble and throws it too high for Demarius Thomas with a flag down at the 4. Penalty.
Legal contact. Defense number 27. Automatic. 1st down.
Broncos looking for the equalizer. Simeon, moving pocket, throws on the run, incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended target for Sanders. Play clock down to 1. Handoff. Anderson keeps the legs churning, and he's dropped after picking up 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 2. Denver looking to get on the board. Simeon from the gun, fires, end zone, incomplete. There were 2 men there, and he couldn't hit either of them, Norwood or Latimer. With a long of 43, career long of 57, and McManus drills it. At a high school game, and the entire team doing the same. McManus kicks it off and trying to place it, forcing Cincinnati to return. It's Rex Burkhead. And he's driven towards the sideline out of bounds with a flag down.
Personal foul. Late hit out of bounds. Kicking team number 35. 15-yard penalty to the end of the run. 1st and 10. Timeout on the field.
7-3 and open up at their own 42-yard line. Ground game to Jeremy Hill. That's a 3-yard pickup for Hill, met by Brandon Marshall. Position was a huge issue against Pittsburgh last week, and they couldn't overcome it. Up the middle, Jeremy Hill, 16, an overtime win for Denver, 20-17. Andy Dalton does it himself. And philosophy hasn't changed.
Hands up!
Handed off, Hill quickly met by Billy Wynn for no gain on the play. Cincinnati, a 5-receiver set for Dalton. Quick release, and Dalton connects. Ball was lodged loose. A.J. Green, it's ruled incomplete, and he took a major shot from Aqib Talib. And a 3rd and 10 for Cincinnati. Dalton stands tall in the pocket, throws it to Tyler Boyd, extending but short of a 1st down. Kevin Huber, the Cincinnati product, will kick it. High punt. Hale settles under it, and a fair catch called for it. The Broncos pinned deep in their own territory at the 9. Simeon gets rid of it over the middle. Anderson unable to haul it in. Raymel Luga was lurking for Cincinnati. A check at the line of scrimmage with Janovich in front of Anderson. Crowd building steam. And the handoff to Anderson leads to nothing but a penalty marker at the 11.
Personal foul. Offense. Number 73. Leg whip. Penalties decline. 3rd down.
Denver, he was at right guard. 17 seconds to go in the 1st. Simeon gets rid of it. Glances off the hand of John Phillips. Incomplete. No Virgil Green today, out with a calf injury. Cincinnati should have excellent field position. Riley Dixon to punt it out of his own end zone. Adam Jones moves forward. Brings it in at the 46. Jones makes a cut and spun down. Loses the football. Denver recovers it. Adam Jones coughs it up after he took a look.
The play, the ruling on the field stands. First and 10, Denver.
Jones, first one since 2008. Running play, C.J. Anderson. Denver has not been able to establish it. It's a 1-yard pickup as Anderson lost his hat on the play. Let's go downstairs, Evan. So the change is there. We mentioned Schofield shifts to the left. Toss to the outside. Anderson gets hit hard by Vincent Ray. Secures the football and picks up 4 yards. And another injured Bengal. Meanwhile, Denver faces a 3rd and 5. First minute of action in the second quarter and a 7-3 lead for Cincinnati. Phillips goes in motion. Simeon, deep drop. Deep ball, Simeon looking for it all. He drops it in the bucket. Emmanuel Sanders, touchdown Broncos.
Now that deep drop allowed Sanders to get way down the field. It's a blitz by the Bengals. Man-to-man coverage on the outside. And guess who gets burned again today? Adam Jones off to a horrible start. The fumble gave the Broncos the ball in Bengal territory, and Simeon and Sanders take care of the rest.
Extra point, McManus. Big answer by Denver. And it was Jones who got beat on the play. McManus. The drop in at the 1. Burkhead slammed down as he crossed the 20-yard line. For Denver, Croft and Hewitt. And some trickery. LaFell. It fooled no one. Jared Crick, the former Houston Texan, holding his ground. It's a loss of 2 on the play. Cincinnati goes empty. Dalton from the gun. Steps up. Dalton will run. The slide will mark him down short of the first down. 366 on the button again last week in Pittsburgh. Going airborne is Jeremy Hill for a first down. 2-yard pickup. This drive continues for Cincinnati with 12-12 to play in the first half. Through the first 2 weeks, they've done it here today with Jeremy Hill. This time it's Giovanni Bernard. He's got blockers. Bernard tripped up. Looked like he was going to cut that one to the sideline, and instead Brandon Marshall and Todd Davis on 2nd and 6. Bernard finds a crack and takes it just short of the 40. Todd Davis got him down low. Next week, which is Thursday, against Miami or Dallas the following week. No gain. They needed 2 yards, and Bernard didn't get it. Standing at his own 26. Clark Harris snaps it. Huber, high punt that goes over the head of Norwood and bounces the wrong way for Cincinnati. They'll down it. Jadovich, the fullback, now sets up in his normal spot. It's a running play for Anderson. Cincinnati slams him down. The injury to Okung has moved some pieces around the line. Simeon was throwing in the direction of Anderson. It's incomplete. At right tackle, and Darian Weems, the former Cowboy, at right guard. Simeon on 3rd and 8. Steps up, throws it too high. Chance for redemption here for Adam Jones. Dixon the punt. Jones lets it bounce. Denver will jump on it. Concern for those fantasy owners, Dan?
Absolutely.
Play fake. Dalton throws it away, put it over the head of Jeremy Hill. Shane Ray putting some heat
With his play with 4 sacks in 2 games.
2nd and 10. Running play for Hill. Working the inside for 4 yards. A block from Ryan Hewitt. Yeah, a couple. 3rd and 6. Dalton on a line. Incomplete. And a flag down.
Pass interference, defense, number 29. Automatic first down, spot of the foul.
Times. Bernard in the backfield. Dalton deep drop. Clean throw. Hauled in by Green. First down. Across the 40, hit by T.J. Ward. Practices, and then I ran directly to my car. I said, I don't like this. This isn't for me. On a toss to Uzama. Let's go to my, what do I have to do? I've got to get this guy on the squad. Jeremy Hill tried to dance out of trouble, could not.
2 games against the Jets and Steelers.
5 receivers set, 6 defensive backs for Denver. Dalton on 3rd and 9, over the middle. He's got Uzama. First down, Bengals. First and 10 at the 15 for Cincinnati. Quick hitter. Green out in space. Oh, beautiful cut by Green. Forced out inside the 5. Inside the 5. Hewitt in front of Hill. Looking to power it in. Hill runs off contact for the touchdown. Jeremy Hill gets the angle. And his second touchdown of the day.
Now, he said he loves to run to the left side, and this is why Whitworth and Bowling on the left side here. They're going to make a big push on Jared Crick, and then keeping his legs alive, staying away from the contact of the Broncos, and Hill has his second touchdown rushing of the afternoon.
Cincinnati goes back in front. Extra point is perfect from Nugent. Very polite.
And congratulates each of his teammates with just a handshake. Old-fashioned style.
Mike Nugent kicks it off. Latimer will take it out of the end zone. He's got a lane. Latimer slowed down at the 30. And Latimer hit from behind as he crossed the 45-yard line. Nugent may have saved a touchdown as Latimer had a head of steam, and that allowed James Wright to catch up to him. Simeon, play fake. Dials it up. That's a floater. A dying Quail. And a flag down.
The ball, his arm was hit as he was throwing the ball, or it was deflected.
Penalty, replay, first down.
Kickers are tough.
What's that now?
I forget.
First and 20. Simeon out of the pocket. Pump fake and throw on the move. In stride, Devontae Booker. Territory will hit the 4-minute mark of the second quarter. Janovich in front of Booker. Booker gets the call. Lowers the head. Tries to spin to the marker on a roll, but didn't get there. Malaluga helped make sure of it. Motion man is Sanders. Simeon from the gun. Steps up. He's dumped. Flag thrown. Injury.
They're going to call holding against the Bengals.
Defense, number 43. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Well, that's Iloka, and that's another first down for Denver.
The opponent.
Line of scrimmage just inside the 42. Simeon hangs in there and dumps it off to Yanovich. Works the sideline, and he's out of bounds. The rookie from Nebraska. Offset in the backfield with Booker and Janovich. Fake it. Bootleg. Simeon should have been picked off. It was on the hands of Sean Williams.
An eligible player downfield, offense number 86. Number 86 was covered up. Penalty's been declined. Second down.
The pressure that it's all on him. C.J. Anderson echoed those statements, saying that everybody else feels responsibility. Outside, Sanders, and a flag thrown.
Broncos had another ineligible
player
receiver.
Downfield, offense number 76. Penalties declined. Third down.
3rd and 9 for Denver. 2 minutes to go, first half. Simeon out of the gun, throws it underneath. And Cody Latimer has got it. It's good enough for a first down. They'll move the chains. Needed 9, they got 10. Minutes to go. That's
previous play
up to the officials.
Will be reviewed. Complete or incomplete.
They will review it. Contact with the turf. The question is whether or not he had complete control.
He had his hands the wrong way. You got to turn your palms down and hug the ball to your body. By catching it with his palms up, he actually pushes the ball down to the turf.
I think they're looking for a cradle motion there. And that's not what Latimer did. Obviously the ball was low, so he had to adjust. Latimer goes down to the ground, and it was enough for a first down if it stands, but this one is under review. And a big difference here because Denver would be facing a 4th down, and they'd be staring at a 46-yard field goal.
Reviewing the play, the previous ruling on the field stands as called. First down.
Shotgun formation here for Simeon. They are inside the 20. Simeon way off target on a cross by Sanders. And a quiet day for Demarius Thomas. Handoff. Anderson. the middle. Anderson lowers the shoulder and accelerates inside the 10. Hit down low by Josh Shaw.
With a little laser beam, make your eyes train on the defense.
3rd and 1. Simeon, play fake, throwing at the sticks. And it's Sanders for the first down. Hit by Dre Kirkpatrick. We're down to 32 seconds left.
6 catches.
1st and goal for Denver. Trying to regain the lead. Touchdown! Simeon delivers to Sanders.
Pass, too. An out route by Sanders. Look at the timing, the good protection there, and the ball thrown away from the defense just enough. And Sanders is in the end zone again.
2 touchdowns for Sanders for Denver. 2 touchdowns for Hill for Cincinnati. And the extra point is blocked.
Well, Marcus Hunt has done this before. 6'8", left hand way up in the air. And he gets it. 2nd time this season that Hunt has blocked a placement try. He's been impeccable.
Takeoff from McManus. Burkhead, the return man, and he is not going to touch it. Over his head. Cincinnati will have it at the 25. Can have, so McManus will kick it off to Rex Burkhead. And the 3rd quarter is underway. Booming kick from McManus. Burkhead. Play of this 3rd quarter. And it's Hill setting up and Hewitt in front of him. Hill tries a spin move. And a good decision by Hill as he turns it into a 4-yard pickup. Shane Ray there defensively for Denver. Remember, no DeMarcus Ware's performance against Indianapolis. Had 3 sacks, a forced fumble, 7 tackles. On the throw to A.J. Green. He's got excellent hands. Sylvester Williams now on the sideline for Denver. Handed off to Hill. Stutter step. Tries to take it to the outside, and Todd Davis would not let it happen. No gain. Maryland, 6th round draft pick in 2015. Shotgun. Fake it. Dalton fires. Sideline. Incomplete. 1-on-1. Green and Talib, 2 Pro Bowlers.
Could be. Easton Ace Green.
Get used to it. 3rd and 10.
I call him EA.
Already? You've given him a nickname. Dalton out of the pocket. Flag is down, and Dalton just chucks it away. You decline it, and Cincinnati will punt.
Offense number 70. Penalties decline. 4th down.
And Cedric Ogbuehi
with KO in front of him. Huber. High punt. Norwood fields at the 14. He's got room along the sideline. Cuts it to the 25, and then gang tackle there. Getting ready for the draft. He worked with quarterback guru Jeff Christensen in the Chicago area. Simeon throwing. Ball was stripped. Demarius Thomas with Carlos Dansby coming out with it. A flag on the play.
Play. The ruling on the field stands.
Quarter. 6 offensive linemen for Cincinnati. Jake Fisher. Dalton. Look out! Andy Dalton is devoured. Shane Ray leading the charge. First sack of the season. Remember, Cincinnati gave up 7 sacks in week 1 against the Jets. 1 last week against Pittsburgh. Dalton in trouble again. Back to back. Dalton goes down and loses his helmet. They can't stop Shane Ray. Just like it was a week ago against Pittsburgh. Cincinnati moving in the wrong direction. Soft toss to A.J. Green. And Green with a flag down, zigzags towards the sideline. He's out of bounds at the 41.
Illegal block in the back. Offense number 11. 10-yard penalty replay, 3rd down.
I take major chances here, but you're getting a free crack. Underneath. Boyd. And they're bottled up. Kevin Huber with Jordan Norwood deep at his own 12-yard line. High punt. It sails over the head of Norwood and bounces 6 yards deep in the end zone. Anderson, single setback. He gets the carry and he stumbles once again.
The end for Dean.
That's true. I guess you know your Randy Dean history. Simeon is dumped. Carlos Dunlap finally gets to the quarterback. It's a 3rd and 16 for Denver. Under 9 minutes to go in the third. Simeon will hand it off to Anderson. Head of steam. Anderson bangs his way across the 25, but short of a first down. Error last week in the return game with a fair catch deep in Cincinnati territory. Dixon the punt. Erickson. Well, he stepped out. That left foot appeared to hit the white along the sideline. Shaquille Barrett on special teams there to greet him. And now he'll shift to the backfield. We'll see funky formations from Cincinnati. Hewitt. Lead blocker. Hill trying to push the pile, and this play will be whistled dead. Forward progress will get him just across the 25-yard line. The NFL for Wade Phillips, who's the head coach of the Broncos at 93 and 94. Shotgun for Dalton, 2nd and 9. The run. Dalton has room. The slide will be enough.
Attack!
Dalton out of the gun. Will toss it to Green. Green along the sideline, and 80 yards in that victory over the Jets in week 1. Giovanni Bernard cuts through the hole. Flag thrown late as Bernard crosses the 45.
This time the Bengals are guilty of holding.
Offense number 68. 10-yard penalty. Second.
Bernard will now shift to the outside with Uzama. So this becomes a 5-receiver set for Dalton. Protection. Breaks down. Dalton gets out of it. Dalton using his legs. And another baseball slide for Dalton. They'll mark him down at the 43-yard line for Denver. Dalton steps up, throws on the line. Flag down. Bernard with the catch. Penalty marker at the 45. If it stands, it's enough for the first down.
Holding. Defense. Number 52. Penalties decline. First down.
And now it's Hill returning for Cincinnati. Near midfield. Dalton timing route. Good hands. James Wright. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Handoff. Jeremy Hill running off tackle for 4 yards. Hit by Watson.
I like the long passes for touchdowns.
You like JJ. John Jefferson deep. Give it to Jeremy Hill. And now mixing the run with the pass. 2-yard pickup. There was a lot of run early. Shotgun on a 3rd and 4. Dalton in stride. Giovanni Bernard takes a little punishment, but can 25 of Denver. Time-consuming drive for Cincinnati. Dalton fires it. Complete. A.J. Green. After that catch, he's always looking to curl one way or the other.
Families together.
It really does. It unites families. Great point. 2nd and 1. Jeremy Hill banged down, and he's got enough for a first down. The Bengals.
Bengals come in with big people here. Jake Fisher at right tackle. Whitworth flops over to the left side.
LaFell in motion. On the ground, Bernard. Not much of a hole. Picks up a yard and a half. 13th play of the drive. It's taken nearly 8 minutes for Cincinnati moving down the field. Bernard, spin. And Bernard will take a loss on the play. Marshall converging on a kickoff. Left shoulder injury. We'll see if they need him here on 4th down or if Cincinnati converts. 3rd and 11. Dalton popped up in the air. Almost. Game winner in week 1 against the Jets from 47 yards away. Trying to get Cincinnati the lead. 34 yards. It's good. Yards through the air. No mistakes. No touchdowns. They got 2 of those on the ground from Jeremy Hill. Legion kicks it off. Latimer is the return now. Going to take it out 1 yard deep in the end zone. Latimer toppled over. He stages 4th quarter. Devontae Booker is in there. Phillips, the motion man. No Virgil Green because of a calf injury. Simeon fakes. And engulfed by Pecco. Simeon, deep drop. Throws it Low throw was handled.
Holding.
Simeon did get
Defense.
1 yard.
Number 90. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Marvin Lewis's squad, 153 yards, 2 touchdowns. Simeon sets and throws. It's complete. Demarius Thomas. It's Simeon that outperforms them in the preseason. Handoff to Booker. And Booker plunges for 2. That's good enough for a first down. Lynch was 26th overall in that first round out of Memphis. First down, Simeon. To John Phillips.
And previously was Demarius Thomas.
Second and 2, back to the ground. Booker leans forward and gets enough for the first down. 3 and outs through the first 2 games. We've had a couple of them here today. So new set of downs for the Broncos. Simeon steps up. Simeon takes a shot. Will Clark, first man for Cincinnati. That'll go down as a sack for the Bengals D. Cincinnati has 2 sacks on the afternoon. This is a 2nd and 13. Simeon squeezes it into Sanders. The Broncos. 4 receiver set. A jump by Thomas.
Ball start. Offense. Number 88. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
Simeon operates out of the gun. Simeon lets it rip. And a first down throw to Demarius Thomas.
Simeon perfect on the drive. 4 for 4. Make it 5 for 5.
Gets rid of it quickly. And it's Benny Fowler out on the perimeter. Another first down, picking up chunks of yards in the passing game. That's 13 yards.
26!
First down at the Cincinnati 22. Handoff. Booker runs into a wall but picks up 2. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Tremendous answer here by the Denver offense. Simeon tossed to the outside. Sanders, the fake upfield, and he's dropped inside the 5. Anderson in the backfield. Janovich joins him there. Give it to Janovich. Running hard, Janovich. He's twirled down by Iloka. Looked like Janovich on second effort could. Second and goal for the Broncos. Thomas goes in motion. Fake it. Simeon. End zone. Touchdown. John Phillips. Big spike from the veteran. Wide open on the play. And Simeon. And the Broncos.
Yeah, you got to go for 2 here.
Will go for 2. Or will they?
Well, Simeon is still out there. But John Phillips celebrating his 5th career touchdown reception. He only has 47 catches in his career, but that does.
Latimer goes in motion. Moving pocket. Simeon rolling. Simeon loses his footing. Ball is scooped up. And Denver is denied. And it's 22-17 Denver now kicking it off. Burkhead, the return man for Cincinnati. 6 yards deep, and he'll take a knee. Cincinnati will have it at the 25-yard line. Third got the win. They trail here by 5. Dalton on a toss to LaFell. LaFell lowers the helmet. Bernard sets up behind Hewitt. Fake it. Dalton looking to create something, and now accepts that it's not going to happen and throws it away. 3rd and 3 for the Bengals. Dalton out of the gun. He fires it to the sideline. It's dropped. A.J. Green. Kevin Huber is on to punt it. First 3 and out of the day for the Bengals comes at the worst time. Norwood backpedaling, brings it in. Who's got a major future in the world of journalism. 6 minutes to go. Simeon, deep ball. He connects downfield with Hireman, the former Ohio State standout in his NFL debut. He has looked like a veteran, very poised out there leading Denver. Ground game. Anderson runs into a crowd, and he's dropped. Downstairs to Evan Washburn. I'm going to bug you. I'm available. If you need me, I'm around. Simeon throws. Incomplete. Thomas in a matchup with Adam Jones, and Jones, who takes chances. 4:32 to go. Denver up by 5. Simeon steps up. Simeon dials up the deep ball. Demarius Thomas. He's got it. touchdown! Demaryius Thomas breaks away from Lewis Harris. Trevor Siemian, fourth touchdown of the day. That one covers 55 yards. Major highlight for Siemian.
Demaryius Thomas, and this basically is a rebound by Thomas. Watch as he bodies Lewis Harris to the inside and reaches for the ball. Tight coverage by Lewis Harris, but not tight enough.
So the frustration was aired publicly this week. Blitz packages, it'll give you fits if you let it, but then he looked you in the eye and said, I like our game plan. Based on the situation, well, he becomes a starting quarterback, he's the same guy. Dalton now with his team down by 12. Knocked up in the air and it's intercepted. The wheels have come off. Will Parks with the pick in start. Handoff. Anderson carries Pecco with him for an extra yard.
Time on the road for him.
He was the last quarterback taken in the 2015 draft. Anderson cuts it to the outside. If Denver gets the win here, the Broncos will be 69-26 since Elway took the job.
Yeah, he was a good quarterback too, I heard.
Do we have video? Anderson is wrapped up. Remember, they started last season 8-0. If they lose here, they will drop to 5-7 in their 12 games since that 8-0 start. The punt from Riley Dixon, 3:55 to play in the fourth. Dalton with his team down by 12, throws it underneath. Bernard gets stamped on the play by Darian Stewart. Hit on Cam Newton week 1, hit on Andrew Luck last week. Working quickly here with 3.5 left. Sidestepping some trouble, and Dalton darts it to the sideline with a flag thrown.
Holding, offense number 61, 10-yard penalty replay, second down.
He visualized this, he went, no, I didn't expect that Trevor Siemian would be the starter. Dalton throws, handled by A.J. Green downfield at the 35. But for the most part, he didn't see it. Others on offense may have, but Miller did not. C.J. Uzama on the receiving end of a 9-yard pickup. Harris and Stewart combined.
And you get it. And could be off to a better start than Siemian has had the first three.
Dalton to Tyler Boyd. It's through the air for Andy Dalton. Cincinnati is out of timeouts and a flag thrown. Penalties piling up.
False start, offense number 18, 5-yard penalty, first down.
False start on A.J. Green. That's
He went back to the huddle.
Dalton pump and throw. Wide open. He hits Brandon LaFell. Trying to get situated here. They're not going to beat the clock. You can add another win to the total. With Denver in front, 29-17. Dalton under 2 minutes to play. Running with it, slides. They're going to mark him down at the 21. That's a 4-yard gain for Dalton.
Green a chance, or Tyler Croft.
Dalton gets out of it. Little shovel pass to Giovanni Bernard. And he's out of bounds with 1:34 to go in the fourth. Chase the Hicks. Stranger things have happened, but have to get the touchdown first. Dalton steps up. And he's hit. Shane Ray. Shotgun for Dalton. There he is, Von Miller. Coming off the edge.
Von Miller.
On 3rd and long. Dalton darts it out to Giovanni Bernard. And did not get out of bounds. We're down to 36 seconds left. 4th down. Need a touchdown here. Dalton. Rush coming. Dalton pumps, throws too high. And that's it.
Half a dozen.
Tampa Bay coming up. Atlanta as well. San Diego. The Denver Broncos off to another fantastic start. The Broncos win it in Cincinnati, 29-17. Trevor Siemian in his first road game as the starting quarterback, 312 yards and 4 touchdowns to lead the Broncos offense.